Filter is one of the 5 main verbs of the dplyr package. Filter is used to extract rows that meet particular criteria that you set. To start, let's make sure that we have dplyr loaded into R, so we'll require that. And what we're going to do is to use one of the built-in data sets in R, the air quality data set, which is a data frame. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at how big that particular data set is. And we can see it has 153 rows and there are 6 columns. Just get an idea of the data. We'll do a summary. And we can see we have 4 environmental variables: ozone, solar radiation, wind, and temperature. And we also have 2 date variables, month and day, which we're indicating simply by an integer. Let's use the filter command, and again, we're going to have to tell the filter what the data frame is that we want to filter. And I'm going to ask for all of the days where the ozone level was particularly high, where it was 70 or higher. Let's say 70, oops, or equal to or greater than 70. And what I see is there are 25 of my 153 days where the ozone level was that high. So if we look at the first column here, the ozone level is always above or at or above 70. We can chain together the criteria in our filter. So let's do another example here. We'll say ozone needs to be greater than 73, and we want to know also days where the temperature is, let's say, above 82. So we'll run that code, and there are 20 days that meet those 2 criteria. So all of these have ozone levels that are at least 73, and they also have temperatures that are greater than 82. We can also use other Boolean operators, so we can use OR as an example. So let's take a look at what we might do there. So we'll do ozone is going to be greater than or equal to 80, or, and for OR I'm going to use the pipe. That's that character there. So say the temperature is less than 64. So either the ozone needs to be high or the temperature needs to be cool. And when I do that, there are 31 days that qualify. So the ozone level is either going to be high or the temperature is going to be low. So each of these rows is going to meet one of those 2 criteria at least. Temperature is going to be always less than 64, or it has to have a very high level of ozone. We can also use filter to extract the data for a particular day. So what we can do is to indicate that the month should be equal to, let's say, May. And in dplyr, we indicate equality with a double equal sign. So we need equals equals, and that's going to be 5. And then the day is going to be equal to, say, May 3rd. And we filter that out, and we get a single row corresponding to May the 3rd. And on that day, the ozone level was that high, and so forth. So filter is very powerful. It can be used to extract the rows that meet particular characteristics that you set using the filter command.